So yeah, that's
just a little tidbit.
that's a stopgap.
Oh yeah, is it a stopgap? Yeah.
You should have used that as a commercial for Ninja Viagra.
Well, no, it's about being with one woman. No shadow clones either.
Absolutely not.
Perform with not enough chakra as he used to when he was young.
I probably should have warned you guys that Asuma is the most nicest man on the planet. just a strap-up young man in his like early 30s or something. I don't remember their ages. What was that segue out of the way?
So, does anybody have any questions about Abridged stuff or how you make parodies or anything like that? Nothing?
Kinda. It's more important to him.
Oh yeah.
Since you worked on the narrative Abridged, did you know about all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged taking shots at your series?
Yeah, we knew about that.
Really, you know about that? Like, I mean, I've been really just being part of shipping it.
I actually edited Naruto Abridged after Moscow left. Really, like, the first little bit, it did kind of bother me, but yeah.
Well, that's what parody is, right?
Just
like,
parodies on the internet.
Yeah, like just
People be trolling. Like,
see them trolling.
they hate. But no, like that's one of those things that you have to deal with. That you're gonna have somebody like, you're gonna have people who don't like it, and then they'll just say whatever on social media or whatever. You just gotta take it. Like when we did episode 31 of Naruto Abridged, we got half the people were okay with it, and the other half of the people were upset because Moscow wasn't in it and he wasn't editing it. And it's just like, when I came onto the project, I knew I wasn't him. I'm not his level of editing, but I try. So I knew when I came on, basically, it was like when Danny joined Game Grumps. Are you ready for thousands of people to hate you? Like, pretty much, that's what it was. And it didn't really bother me. Now, in terms of that, since it was brought up, like, I get asked questions all the time when the next episodes are coming out, and I'm just like, I don't know. There's been so much crap going on in both our lives, mine and Vegeta 396's, that like we haven't had time to just sit down and rough things out. So, but yeah, that's something you may have to deal with.
Yeah, well, just the idea of taking pot shots, like, not everybody's going to be happy with what you do, and I personally take it as sort of like a compliment, like they're trying to egg us on to do better, like I don't want to just say that it's going to be, oh well, they're making fun of me because everything went downhill and that I have to go and become Sasuke and avenge my series.
And it all comes back to Naruto.
Yeah, well, it always has to, like #1 anime apparently.
Does anybody else have any questions or anything like that? Like, anybody thought about making like series or?
Who here knows what an Abridged series is? Let's get a show of hands.
Oh wow!
All right. Who here has ever thought about making one? Now we're getting somewhere.
I really like this guy, by the way.
This guy?
Yeah, okay. It's fantastic. So yeah, like, I don't know, it's just fun.
Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of things that go into this type of stuff. Like, a lot of people, like, that sit at the home in front of their computers and they just love to see the next episode. But the time and effort that it takes to put into it is actually kind of amazing. Like, I never really thought that back, almost 10 years ago, that I would be like sitting at my computer putting a picture of Pinkie Pie behind Ichigo or something, like, you never thought that would ever be a part.
That was Masking Pro for you.
I think that's a fan fiction somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have to rule 34 now, right? But yeah, no, it's kind of interesting that, like, I don't want to say it's like an established thing that a lot of people say that isn't relevant anymore, because I mean, DBZ Abridged and Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's great to see the little Karibo making episodes again.
Yeah, I check the subscription fee because it's kind of hard to see now on YouTube, and I'm like, holy crap, new Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episodes. What is this? Well, it's because one kid is editing it now, so it doesn't matter. That's what happens too. You'll start your series and then halfway through, I don't want to do the editing part. I'm gonna let somebody else do that. just like with the video that I'll be showing eventually. So
Yeah. A lot of it just comes down to, do you have the patience, do you have the drive, and do you have the desire to do it and make something fun for you think other people will enjoy?
if you have fun creating things, you'll probably like it.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah. Who wants raisins?
You're making me want to do the Tom Green thing when he was that much music.
Sorry if I hit you.
Raisins, say raisins, raisins. When I say raisins, raisins, you say raisins, 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 raisins.
I totally just
Raisins, raisins. I'm not gonna keep going. So do you guys have more questions, or do you want to see another video?
Oh, we got one over here.
We got one question right here.
Where do you guys find your voice actors?
Me?
YouTube.
Skype. You're your own voice actor. Also, it helps to have a free company from Final Fantasy 14 to help you out.
So that's what you guys are.
I've seen you raid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for talent, there's so many places to get voices now, but the reliability is a big issue for a lot of people. When you have a large cast, that means you have to put forth the time for the large cast to get their lines done.
Why doesn't Final Fantasy 14 have Farfist?
I don't.
It's the best move.
Don't derail this question, Zero.
Also, if you, I've noticed this, not to discriminate against everybody, if you are a female, you will get a lot of roles.
Oh yeah, like Sid Snap, just an example. You probably, if you don't know the name, you've probably seen something that she's in. She's in everything. I think she listed them for a while. She was at 200 Abridged series,
Yeah,
and then she just stopped because she's like, I can't keep track of this shit anymore.
As you know, Megami 33, No Whacking, they're in Team 4-star now, and
They
were in everything. Okay, now we did have one more question over here.
All right.
How long does it take to typically write a script?
Well, it's mostly about how basically it will take a while because you will have to watch the episode, write down what you think would be funny, and then try to stream it together. So it could go from a day to a month to come up with one script. It just determines on what you believe is good.
Yeah, it also depends upon what you're writing for. Like I said at the beginning, writing something episodic kind of sucks because you have to keep things relevant to the show on top of the jokes, right? So everything needs to have continuity because everyone loves continuity. So when I make something like Kakashi and Asuma talking about getting old and stuff like that, that's something that I can write in an afternoon because it's just a small interaction between a couple of characters and go. Whereas then you have to think of the plot somewhere in between. So.
There's also quite a few different writing styles because comedy's so subjective. You could go any way. I started off crude. I still kind of am. And then references were popular, so I did that for a bit. And then I overused it, so I killed the joke for everybody. And now my biggest thing is puns because I sit beside a guy at work who all day long gives me puns, and at the end of the day I'm like, ow. Oh!
Never want to hear that noise again.
So much fun. Oh!
Okay, we're done with those.
A physical pain. That's how bad they are.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
We got it. Don't make noises again.
Bye. Oh yeah.
See, you drove 7 people away.
Hashtag 420 yellow spike for Jesus. All right, you know what? Let's play another video. Okay. So this next thing is, like I said, I started off doing a Mega Man Abridged. I'm just gonna actually.
All right, tell them the date of this episode.
So
when did this originally supposed to be conceived?
This episode I started writing with my friends in the group, Team Far Taco. Yes, that's actually what the name of their group was. Back in 2010. And it was originally going to be my episode 14, but I sat on it for a while. Everybody had their lines in, the script was done. All I had to do was sit down and edit it, but I sat on it for a while, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. So I just rewrote something else, and 3 years later, an episode came out. There was a 3-year gap where I didn't have a video on that channel, so This is basically what was left over from that video. I had a friend of mine do the editing for it because I had no idea where the hell I was with it. Just a heads up, it's old. Some of the jokes are old. So, it's older than Coney 2012. I wish it
Time
had
to YOLO swag if you're gonna YOLO swag.
But yeah, like it's old, so some of the jokes aren't funny. Just a heads up.
They'll be the judge of that.
They'll be the judge.
In
of
that case, I'll take a nap.
All right, well, here we go.
So that just happened.
Yeah. There's a joke at the end, but just let this play. It's not really a joke, though. I don't even know what it is. It's me making fun of a British person. People just love us.
I know, right? I can give away free snacks too. Jesus.
It's not like we can show Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Dragon Ball Z because they're probably gonna sue us.
That's a channel if you want to see more of that crap. There's like 15 other episodes.
You really need to cut your essays down. Like, a lot.
Hi, Fred.
Hey, there's one more thing. Hold on. I just love hearing a British man say that.
I didn't understand what you said.
Exactly.
Alright. Well, after that, who wants the store brand fruit and grain bar?
I do. I know. Right here. I'm gonna get a chair.
How are you going to eat tomorrow?
I got other food.
And I want. Sweet. Oh my god.
In the back!
This doesn't even look like No Name. What is this? Fruit and green. Cereal bar strawberry. Oh,
Right down the center.
It's low and fat. Thanks, George.
Right down the center.
One more!
Right down the center.
Alright, now I'm officially out.
So that was Mega Man Abridged. It's a thing.
That was actually pretty good for,
For like 5 years late.
Yeah.
Don't do as I do and release videos 5 years late.
I am kind of amazed that your humor was that bad back then. I just like,
It got much better.
I love the word back then.
it is back then.
You can see why this didn't come out as the original 14th episode. Because it was bad. One thing you need to know about Abridged series, there are no boundaries.
I think there are some.
There are some boundaries. I had to censor something, but I'm pretty sure people got the point. But like you could make jokes like that, and you won't be shunned for doing so. Well, as far as I know, I don't know how shunned I am.
Any more questions about things?
Does anybody have any questions? We do have more videos, but we want more questions.
One more over there.
Yeah, the guy who voiced Mega Man, was that Shady Box by any chance?
No, it was me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dreams
Illegal
dashed.
downloading. Shady's a cool guy, though. I love that guy.
Hey, Super Shady.
Anybody have a math problem?
I did most of those voices, actually.
Wow.
When I started Mega Man, it was all me, so I had to make up voices.
That guy in the back.
Do you know why Shady Box stopped doing Yu-Gi-Oh! GTX? Yeah.
No idea.
His rap career? I think.
He was pursuing music.
Yeah, something about music. I just say his rap career.
Well, you have to remember with these series in particular, like we do this mostly for just for having fun and stuff. It's not like a lot of people make money off of it or anything like that. So if he was, for example, like they say, he's going after a music career, you can't just run something like that and continue voicing in these types of things.
Yeah, like a big thing is I don't do a lot of these anymore, and it's mostly because I do like game reviews and let's plays with this guy. Instead, just because I'm more passionate about that now than making parodies. I just don't I don't want somebody to I don't want my review hobby to kick off, and then somebody find those videos and be like, oh, you still do these? Okay.
Well, yeah, well, it's not even that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, some people just at some point they just decide they just don't want to do it anymore.
It is. I got to.
That could be the whole
I got to a point where like I would be like, all right, I need to write this thing, and I was forcing it, and I was just like, it wasn't fun. I was just trying to do it to please people. I had a project I was working on that I had a lot of friends in, and they were all pumped and amped for every time I got a video out because they were all voices in it. And I just said to them like straight up, I can't write the next episode. I can't make it funny, and I think I'm done.
To answer your question, I think he's just playing card games in Venice.
Pretty much.
Some people got the joke.
Do we have any more questions?
Any more questions before the next video? Oh, we got one over here, management!
Do you guys know what it's never series people like Abridged and
Oh, are you
Purple
talking
Eyes?
about Purple Eyes?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, do you meet up sometimes to do like
I've had him cameo when I did Gordon Lock on Abridged, back when he had 300 subscribers, I had him cameo, and then like a week after that episode came out, he had surpassed me by like 10 times that.
Yeah.
So, but no, he's a really cool guy. I do, like I said, I do work with Vegeta 3986 on Naruto Abridged. I edit that now.
Yeah,
Post
like
Moscow.
our community is always like once you get into it and people start like recognizing your work and stuff like that, it's amazing how quickly you sort of meet some of the bigwigs because you know like if you go to a bigger like this Anime North is the biggest convention here in the east side, but like whenever they show up to like big conventions and stuff, you go up and you tell them, and I was surprised to see how many people actually knew who Canadian Jutsu was. Like Kaiser Neko, like I've never talked to him or anything like that, but you know, like I met him up once, and I was just like, wow, he actually knows who I am, and he knows the series I do.
The first time I went to Anime Next in New Jersey, this was years and years and years ago, I made a video like literally just before I was going, saying I was going, bought my badge, just before I went in, somebody found out who I was. I didn't even get into the con, and somebody found out who I was, so I was like, that was quick. But no, like it's, the British community is very open, and it's, if you have trouble like finding people for projects, like it's like, you can go to Voice Acting Alliance, you can go to different places. I'm trying to have a serious moment here, man. Why you gotta ruin that? You're never being a panelist with me again. Like, you can just ask on forums or other people who are trying to get started and go from there. And like, I will like give a word of warning. The British community is like high school. There's lots of drama. So expect it.
That's all internet clicks in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I think everything at one point if it goes
I refer to it more like high school because there's a lot of people who were in high school when they started.
I think any community, if it goes on long enough, becomes an episode of Degrassi.
Is the British community Degrassi?
Only less Drake.
I don't know, it feels more like Dawson's Creek sometimes.
Oh, am I gonna get copyrighted?
Yeah, well, see that's actually a big thing that a lot of people are afraid to actually start putting parodies, and YouTube is the biggest platform. I have a record of about 15 channels that I have personally opened up, not like people like that upload Dragon Ball Z Abridged without the consent of Team 4-Star or anything like that.
Dude, it got to the point where like 15 of us had to post a video of where your new channel is because it kept getting taken down.
It's like, I mean, it's just part of the game, and a lot of people are scared because of that. They're like, well, how am I going to get my series seen? How am I going to start out or do anything? And, like, YouTube has actually been relatively good these past 2 years.
You haven't been suspended yet.
I know, I'm actually...
You haven't been
well, no.
suspended number 15
okay,
yet.
First and foremost, all the videos on my channel are muted because of my intro song. So they, instead of just taking the video down...
Rub it in.
They might as well have, they've muted it.
Rub it in.
Yeah, hey.
I edit his series too, so.
But yeah, one thing you guys do need to learn about abridging, don't do it to try to get famous. And now do it because you want to have fun, and if people like it and you get to that point, great for you.
If you do it to get famous, you're gonna
fail.
You're gonna get hit with reality really hard, and you're just gonna not want to do it anymore. And trust me, like, there are people, abridgers now, who are like way more popular than me. Like 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, of course, this guy. Can we show everybody your poster, please?
Yeah. Adam, please. What are you, like, 5 Raditz?
What's the first rule of Popo's training? What's the second rule of Popo's training?
But just getting back real quick to what I was saying, like, there are bridges now with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they're like, oh man, I remember you back in the day. I have like 3,000 subscribers.
It doesn't matter. Like I still find
Exactly.
I would
Like, I have
rather
more
them recognize me than go, oh you? Oh, I've so forgotten about you after the 5 million subscriber. Like I would rather have like old friends come up and say, hey man,
You're too
we're
good
so
at that.
What?
You're too good at that.
Yeah.
But is there any more questions before we show the next video?
Anyone? You gonna ask us a math question?
No, I'm terrible at math.
Anyone? 2 plus 2 equals fish. Oh, he's got one.
What is 13 times 52?
You lost me.
We will have the answer to that.
It's in Soldier A.
Afterwards.
Yes.
It's 12.
Gorilla's got one.
How many lines? Just screw in a light bulb.
1 because you die and it never ends up happening.
Yeah.
So, this
Wait, is that a Yamcha?
Alright, so you need to switch back to my USB stick.
Oh, I do? We have
Yeah.
another one of your
We need to
videos?
switch back
Oh,
to
Oh,
wow.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I see how it is.
Oh man. You didn't come prepared for this.
Oh, dude. I keep prepared. I was the only one who had a video finished. You're showing old stuff. Don't talk to me like that. Okay, so...
Yeah, so I've been sitting on episode 14 of Naruto Shippuden, the Abridged series. It's the final episode of the Safeguard arc, if anybody pays attention to Naruto. That is the very first arc of the series. So that's like episodes, like maybe 20-something, and I'm already on 14. And I'm actually going to be finishing it this year. I've actually contacted all my voice actors from that, and it's all written, and I'm going to be showing a promo, and it'll be coming out next month.
Are you actually?
Yeah, it's actually like almost finished.
I'm gonna have to do work.
No, I've been editing it myself.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You guys argue.
This whole promo was already about me.
Alright, so have I seen this?
I think you've seen it.
Have I?
It went
Oh,
up
okay.
on YouTube, and then it was swiftly taken down.
Alright, well this is news to me, so here's a promo for episode 14.
This is just the intro.
Oh, so that's just like YouTube?
Yeah, we should stop it. They're just gonna come in, the YouTube release.
That's just the intro.
It's just the intro. The rest of the episode will be up at the end of June. And I also have something else coming up, probably about mid-June as well. So.
It's not coming out.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I have 80% of it
Do you
in.
want me to make a new intro?
But I have one already.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mine's coming out in 2 years.
5 years after.
Like, I haven't done anything in like almost 4 years. It's bad.
So,
Oh, fearless leader.
Give yourself a round of
Entertain
applause
these
for
people that
lasting
have
this
come all
long.
this way at 10 o'clock at night.
is there any more questions though? Or should I show one more video?
You can ask us anything. Oh, he's got something.
Have you guys ever actually abridged a film as opposed to a series?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You have.
What?
Yeah, not a film. Like, are you talking about like an anime film or just like live action stuff?
Either, really.
I abridged 2 different Kamen Rider episodes. It's like Power Rangers, but it's not Power Rangers.
I was in Lord's Moonstone's, oh gosh, I forgot the name of this anime.
Fumino Kojiro.
Yeah, where it was one of the evil band, like high school students. Yeah, you were in that too.
That was awesome. It's just the starts with a guy cutting up bees.
Who remembers that old Madhouse animation they did for when The Dark Knight came out? One guy. Awesome. Well, no, like I did this thing. You know how like Madhouse's animations they did like Death Note and that. they were doing a thing with all the superheroes like Marvel and DC, and they made them all look shonen as heck. So they did one for Batman. So I did a little like video called "Be Shonen Batman," which basically it's just Batman doing that skit from Robot Chicken where Ted Turner thinks he's Captain Planet. Going around yelling, "Be Shonen Batman," and punching people in the face.
Let's rob the F it up.
For some reason, that is the only video that broke over 1 million views. And like, I just don't know what happened. So apparently people want me to do the rest of the Madhouse animations. So look forward to Bishonen Iron Man, Bishonen X-Men, and Bishonen Blade.
Yeah, Bishonen Blade.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with rats. So
Right.
make them as stereotypical as possible.
Is one of the vampires in it gonna sparkle? Or do they already sparkle because they're Bishonen?
No, all the vampires are vegetarians.
They're vegans, let's be honest.
Yes, they're all vegans. They have to maintain their Bishonen undead figures.
If you don't see their pelvic bones, it's not worth it.
So
We're going to clamp territory.
we have one more video, but we don't have to show it if you guys have questions. It's up to what you guys want. Video or questions? Video? Okay. So this is a video I made with some of the fine gentlemen in the front row.
Oh yeah, single us out, thanks.
You're welcome. We also have a website called Whoa, what just happened?
Things are being weird.
Oh, we have a website called River City Gamers. We review games and do other kinds of videos. Like, if any of you were at the Crappy Pasta panel last night, our friend SCR here was hosting that. So we have business cards and whatnot if you guys want to grab one later. But this is something we made. It says Outlaw Star Abridged, but you'll see.
Hey, also, sorry, we can't have anyone blocking the fire exits. Sorry, Fred.
Surprisingly, that episode made more sense than the actual anime episode.
The reason why is we told people we were making an Outlaw Star parody, and we lied.
I don't know, that was in space.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a ship?
Yeah.
Someone doesn't plug into their ship.
Oh.
Yeah, which contest were you also putting it up for?
Well, yeah, there was a contest for it too. And this takes a long time because I wanted this to be the thumbnail, but YouTube said no, so I'm just going to use that. So that's it. That's the
thanks,
Bridge panel. Thanks for coming out. Go out there and start making your own.
And we all need to jump over to an 80s style freeze frame at the end of the movie.